your rhythm.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Ortiz, the miss. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Ortiz. The kick out to Williams. Toppin pulls it in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Ortiz. No good there. And it's Boston the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. Their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Pass to Griffin. Hawks passing it around. Payne with it. Defended by Caruso. Here's Marjanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Tatum. Back to Caruso. From downtown. And another miss by Boston.
The air.
Here's Ortiz. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Caruso, no good.
Celtics foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta leading by 15. Here's Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
The 3. Offensive rebound. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
To the wing on the left. Out to Payne. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum gets the bucket.
This goes to
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Payne looking around. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 16.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Here's Tatum. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pass to Ortiz. That three off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Smart misses. Atlanta leading by 14. Here's Toppin. Outside for Griffin. Buries the long-range jumper. Griffin's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Ortiz. From down in the low post, it goes. He has 7.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Ortiz. No good from outside.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
A putback. And Williams is right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young outside to the wing right side. Pass to Ortiz. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Ortiz. 7 points in the game. And there's the drive.
Ortiz.
And he slams it right down on top of Frank Kaminsky.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics trail by 11. And here's Tatum for 3. And they recover it. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got 8 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Pass to Griffin. There's the 3. That clock reset for the Hawks. Ortiz gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
To the inside. Williams. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Here's Ortiz. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Ortiz.
He gets it in there. He's got 15.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Ortiz.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
It's deflected. Back to Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. And he slams it right down on top of Frank Kaminsky.
You know, something that Williams does so well is inside positioning. He just goes.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Jason Taylor.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 at the line. So both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Williams' shot is off. The Hawks leading by 7. Left side, Griffin. Ortiz. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Ortiz has got 15 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
The Celtics have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. He's off on the first.
Davidson. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the right side. Back to Young. Pass to Ortiz. From deep. The offensive rebound. Keeps it alive.
Mitchell Robinson.
And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks
The Celtics
with a
45.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. So it's Boston now. It's a 10-point game. To the paint. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Assistant.
Williams has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Celtics. Knocks it loose. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Williams is running.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Unbelievable. Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. There's Williams with the 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team first.
Really no idea why you're bad blood between those two.
Pass to Hunter. 3-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Shoots. And that one hits back iron.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
In his 11th season.
21 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show, shooting 44% from three in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time.
They get it back. The Hawks leading by 12. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His second. Team second.
One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds while earning his first All-Star appearance. I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the D.
And they get it back. Terry. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Terry's got 6 points.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Shots good from Young.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Timeout call, the Celtics. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
His first. Team second. Out of bounds.
Inside.
Celtics ball.
And finished off by Brown.
Assist from.
And there's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Young with the ball. 12 points for him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Team third.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here's Tatum. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Now that's leadership. When Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance points.
Hunter on the wing. Robinson on the wing. Rebound by Williams.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Smart. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Marcus Smart.
Good on the shot.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Robinson up top. Now Murray. 11 points in the game. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His second.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Pass to Ortiz. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first.
And John Collins does just about everything you want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game. What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Griffin. From past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Griffin's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Payne, defended by Caruso. Got a piece of it.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Williams' shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, easy call.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. He misses the free throw.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 7. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Terry looking over the floor. Pass to Gallinari. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Gallinari. That one doesn't drop. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Outside for Griffin. And that one, good. Griffin's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:47 left in the third. On the wing, Terry. And here is Caruso. In the corner, it's Griffin. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Terry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Celtics trailed by 8. Drives to the hoop. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Here's Ortiz.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Pass to Williams. Outside Terry. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1-3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Back to Caruso. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Pass to Ortiz. Here's Toppin. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ortiz. Off on that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Hawks leading by 7. Now here's Payne. They get a hand on it. Down low. Here's Caruso. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
It's Terry outside. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Hitting by 5.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Ortiz gets the bucket. And now an 11-point Atlanta lead.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pass to Ortiz. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. He doesn't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's good.
Blake did a nice job of setting the pick, rolling, catching, and finishing.
To the left side wing. Here's Ortiz to the inside. Marjanovic.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Outside Williams. Terry outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite. And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Pass to Griffin. Lets it go with a three. And they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Count it.
That's all focused by Alex Caruso, absorbing the contact and getting the finish.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Ortiz, the miss. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Tatum. Here's Ortiz. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Young with the ball. Murray outside. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Brown. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Team first.
The first free throw is good.
Ortiz. 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Now Hunter. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Robinson misses. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. Young's shot is good. Young's got 10 points here in the second half. Beyond the arc. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game. Right side Robinson. Up again. And Tatum pulls it down.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Young. Williams with the block. There's the triple. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Murray. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-6 run. A nice shot by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Time call here.